Welcome back, everyone, for another episode of Planet Nomads. Now, second round of looking at the full release. And I'm going to show you a couple things because people have been asking. So the vehicle I was using previously has been dismantled. And what I've done is I've actually been doing some exploring. I went up this way, found some good resources there, got a lot of supplies going. You can see I have my medium printer and my refinery going. I also have a nuclear reactor, or uranium generator, rather. And some other stuff going. But basically what I did was I messed up because I'm playing the game as it was before full release. And with full release, we have the scanner tool, which emphasizes scanning things for blueprint unlocks, much like in Subnautica. So I did not scan the vehicle, the buggy, like I was supposed to over at the wreck that way. I instead took it apart for components. Fortunately, I was able to take the vehicle I already had and scan it, and it did the same thing. So I have unlocked quite a few other things. And again, it goes back to stuff like here, the air blade. Build the hover pad, and it unlocks the air blade, which I need to do. So we'll do a hover pad real quick. Just throw it on the ground, the way I can build it. And, oh yeah, I've got... It's interesting how much it alternates when you hit T to get your, tool out. That it likes to default to whatever is the higher tier one, even if it has no power. And you have to hit T again to pull out the survival one. But there we go. I've got the air blade unlocked. You see this monstrosity that I have created basically just to unlock certain things, like building the big wheel, the big suspension, things like that. But you'll be scanning stuff. And interestingly, that unlocked certain things. So there's actually kind of almost a skill tree in a way. Because while I had already gathered uranium in previous trips, it wasn't until after I scanned the jack and unlocked certain other things that the next time I went and collected uranium, the uranium generator unlocked. So you need to make sure you're trying to scan a lot of stuff. And that's basically what we're going to do today. I have broken down that, other design. And I was looking, I actually do have one I want to build that has a lot of stuff on it, and I was actually waiting until I got the refinery so I can make deuterium, which is what's going on right now. But until this is completely done, until everything's ready to go, we're just going to take this little thing and do some exploring. So one of the reasons I've switched to this smaller, lower storage amount flying craft is because I'm actually along a big section of water, and once you get across a certain point, it's a very steep drop off the hill edge here to more water, and it's basically ends up being I'm not on an island, but rather maybe a rather large island, you would say, like a small continent, and it just ended up not being a very good setup for me in terms of a drivable vehicle. But yeah, there is this cabinet here which has all this stuff, and I am being attacked again, much like I was before. Hence why I did not get to check everything, because I was just under attack the whole time. So here I am at the second location, which you can see there's a solar panel. If I did not already have these unlocked, I'm sure it would be set up for me to scan this and unlock it that way. So it feels like with this final release of the game, they wanted to shift more to exploration rather than just kind of blindly stumbling across things. Oh, and I was supposed to scan that one too, it looks like. So, make sure you're scanning the beacons. Apparently there's something on every single one of them story related. Now, I have seen comments, people saying they got really good rewards from some of these locations, some of the wreckage spots. I am not having that luck so far, other than the first one having, like, a really cool big structure that gave me, a lot of resources I can harvest. So I'm back at the little base platform. Let's see what we got. Terry's Epitaph, Survivor's Datapad, So it looks like I'm getting duplicates in a way. Alright, Danny went way back. Preliminary scans show we have an offload cargo near the monument. As planned. So this is making it less like we just crashed, and more like, hey, we were doing something, purposely. Or, yeah, downlinks for science team. So this is like, yeah, never mind. Not like we crashed. We're here intentionally. And Terry's story. All right, let's see what this one does. Same thing. All right, so same name, different piece. So far so good. Entering, atmosphere. Okay. Now this is where we're getting into the part that, yeah, something went wrong. on the way in. Let's see what we got here. Follow my footsteps. Am I Manny? I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna go blew up the bridge to save the cargo. Where's the cargo? I could use that. 10,000 people abandoned or the orbit. All right, where is the cargo? I would like to find all that cargo. I'm getting so much, like, so many objectives popping up now. Something sniffing around, something big, yeah. Animals becoming hostile. Really? It didn't take that long for me to get attacked. I never thought I'd say this. I miss the cafeteria food. All right, so we've got a bunch of stuff added. I mean, look at it, like crystallite, all this stuff. Basically stuff to scan, where you can find it. There's so much more stuff, and build a medium armory. I'm actually missing some of the components I need for that. I had it set up, and I didn't have everything I needed. Let's see, can I? All right, so not quite there yet. I'm sure if I take some other stuff apart, I'll be fine. Let's see where I'm at. Oh, I'm out of my purified water. And it only makes sense at this point to head to the nearby monument that we've already got on the map. And you can actually see it already glowing a little bit in the distance there. You know, not like superbly lit up. We just kind of see a little hint of it. Looks like it's shifting from red to orange. Yeah, at least we got actual terrain around it. It's not just floating on a small island. And it's got one of the teleport pads. I'm not seeing any radiation warning yet. Yeah, stay here. Let's open. Poly crystal chassis and civilization notes, which we, you know, automatically can read. So nobody believed by far we uncovered the negative mass generator technology years ago. We said the creators are reaching out to us. They're very on DA. So this sounds more like one of our notes as opposed to like one of theirs, but it's in their storage. Oh no, now it's different. Better die Eridanus than to spend the rest of my life answering spineless cats and swaggering on academy receptions. Yeah, alright, that feels like it reads a little weird to me. Alright, we're still using the same fuel type there, okay? And nothing else in that container. No radiation warning yet, which is a good thing. So this vehicle spawns in upside down, which is kind of weird. Very, very flippity kind of arrangement, but ooh, such a fast turn rate. Alright, so now that I've got stuff leveled out, let's see. I want to see. Oh, okay, so it's set to turn everything off when you get out. So definitely make sure you land it on a, you know, flat surface. Let's just scan one of the little nests. They're not making the sound like they're attacking me yet, so that's a good thing. All right, synthesized DNA, better equipment. Okay, yeah. So this is where we're kind of learning a little bit of the whole
attempt to bypass suit protocols.
What are you talking about? Well, I guess they're thinking I was scanning myself.
Firmware unlocked.
Oh.
Firmware update started.
Oh, okay. Great. Updated firmware. Jarvis?
Extreme temperature warning.
I kind of sound like Jarvis for a moment. All right. Turbo trophy. Okay. So people have been asking what I think about performance, how have I seen lag and things like that. And I'm now starting to see lag. Like that distress beacon that just showed up was there a few moments before and it went away. Like, it's like, oh, you saw it, but no, you didn't see it. You know, so I'm starting to see lag as I'm moving faster now due to the terrain not filling in correctly. Like, the terrain's getting a very generic texture. In some cases, I'm almost on top of a spot before it even loads in any of the plant life. So, yeah, this definitely still needs some performance optimizations. And we've already had at least one update. So, hopefully, we'll get some more. What's going on here? Okay, so bad design flaw there. Not from the game, from the vehicle itself. Apparently, I have been running this with only one deuterium generator using the power supply I put in, the fuel, and the other one running on what was left in it from when this got added to the workshop. So it finally ran out on that one generator, and I lost power to half of the vehicle. You'd think they would be shared and connected between each side so that you're basically sharing the power load across everything. All right, let's make this quick. What do we have here? Well, we got some armor blocks, which will give me some supplies. Maybe I'll get enough stuff to make a thermoregulator. So I'm at minus 28 degrees Celsius now. Oh, we're taking that out. Make it easier to get in. Oh yeah, that's some good supplies. 3D printer. Yeah, where's the, usually there is some kind of, storage container. So this is feeling, oh, I forgot to scan it again. That is throwing me off. Like, the idea of having to remember to scan each one of these is throwing me off. It's like, I'm not used to that. Oh, we got a solar panel, so that would help if, you come out to something like this, you didn't have solar panels already. So, I've already got them, and I found them from the other one. I do know, and I'm sure somebody's going to ask, I did try getting stuff off of the workshop to be like, hey, if I take this out of the workshop and just spawn it in, can I scan it and be done? I did test that at one point, and it did not work. So before you go say, I just throw this design out here that has mining rigs so I can scan the mining rig and unlock it, probably not going to work. Didn't work for me. I don't think it's going to work for you. All right, let's scan you, little guy. Come here. Come here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't worry. Aliens have been coming to our planet for years and probing us. I'm just returning the favor. So I decided this time to head south towards the warmer areas. And it seems I've done a pretty good job. You can see some lag there as it's saving. I feel like right now the colder areas seem to have more trouble loading in the terrain than the warmer areas. But I've already got this one here. And I've got another spot there and another spot there. And I found me a nice little mining spot. I'm gonna actually, there we go. Let's start with the scan here. So this is like piece of a vehicle, which has railing on it. Interesting choice of stuff. So I didn't even notice that my temperature shield is dropping here. I thought, 35 degrees Celsius, surely I'm okay. But no. Apparently that's too hot now to even handle it. So we're going to have to do some more. Let's see what I get. Carbon iron. Oh, that's all. And now I have a thermoregulator thing going. What's it set up? Just turn on, turn off. That's it. You see my temperature has dropped substantially. It was like 35. Wow, that is short range. That is so short of range that it's bordering on useless. Why is it that quick to drop off? And we are here at another one of these. Our little piece. Let's look. Anything scanning wise? No. Gotta scan this. No. So, not scanning anything from the wreckage itself. We'll scan the beacon. What we get? Main ship is stagnant in orbit on non-essential. Alright, okay. Crew's been missing. And probably anyone can survive for a long period of time. I will be the oddball. I will be the one that actually survives for a long period. I'm the survivor. I will get this taken care of. Well, I did find a really big gold, titanium, uranium deposit here. And so I've actually got a beacon here. And what I've started doing with these, whereas before it was kind of really randomized, I'm using basically 4 tiers to the different elements, with the first tier being, of course, the iron, carbon, silicon, and naming that E, or D. That will be D if I ever need to mark that. Usually I'm just going to build a base nearby. E will be tier 2, like the cobalt, aluminum, silver. F will be tier 3, uranium, gold, titanium, and then of course tier 4, the rarest, G, zeonite. That means I can mark the spots like that, and I'll be like, oh, I know what's already there. And basically, when it comes to naming stuff, you kind of have to go and click on it and then see. So like uranium, gold, titanium. Your gold tip. And because it seems even in the cockpit now, you can be hurt by the temperature, I have added a thermal regulator to my vehicle. Hopefully this is not going to imbalance it. I mean, it's certainly got enough lift. But, oh, there we go, autosave, causing a little stutter. Let's see, all right, we got 2 right here. That is right at the equator. I think I'm gonna hit this one, then go back. That way I'm not risking, you know, getting too tired, because I do not have a stasis chamber with me right now. So I'm in a desert area, desert oasis technically. I'm not yet to the wreckage. I've also got a new beacon over here for an alien spot. But what I've noticed is that there are some rocks here, some boulders, and we make sure my power is good. I was saying 8 hours just sitting still. Yeah, it looks like I've got some Xenite boulders here, so let's get some of that material, and that way I have some to take back, because that's the big thing I'm missing to unlock certain things. Oh, and let's scan. Yeah, can I scan? No. All right, so we're at the next beacon, this one, and oh man, come on, seriously, don't attack me. All right, fine, I'm jumping inside and we'll wait. Go away. I'm just trying to scan stuff. I'm so ready to get the medium armory unlocked so I can actually make a gun and start shooting them. All right. Oh, what? Oh, switch back to that, what I was using before. Oh, now they've got a buddy coming in with them. All right, massive energetic interference, playing atmosphere. Okay, yeah, several crew members alive on surface. I think I found where one of those has been. Look, it's a stasis pod. I can't get in. So I've got a few things here. Oh, it's giving me a scan on the radar dish. That's a good thing. Something new there. All right, I've got the radar.
You're becoming tired.
Oh, God.
Your body sustained
And
heavy injuries.
yeah, lag there. Performance there. Me being attacked by these guys that just caught up to me out of nowhere. I can't get anything done here. And I've already destroyed the little beacon thing. So, interestingly, while I had planned to come over this way, going back up, it didn't work out. Even though I have the thermoregulator, my energy level dropped drastically. So I went back to the base, and now I'm back over here where I was planning to come. And interestingly, we have the mining rig. So, there it goes. Yep, battery depleted. Good thing I have plenty of battery power, or spare batteries with me. And there we go. I've got the mining rig. That is going to accelerate production so much now. All right, so we have survivors, data pad, ×2, escape pods, there were bodies, or what was left. One guy was missing both legs. Hurt beyond recognition. Everyone dead, I'm all alone. Oh no, the horror. So yeah, somebody, you know, either lost their legs in the fall, or some hungry critter decided to nibble on the body a little bit. All right, daydreaming, there they are. Beautiful, strange, monumental structures. Yeah, we've already seen that. Striking visual similarity with Mars technology. Time for a trip. So now we're hearing that there's similar monuments on Mars. So that's going to be it for this episode of Planet Nomads. Now that I have the mining rig, I can set up basically small mining sites. And while, yeah, I could have used the replicator to generate designs that already had the mining rig, I really wanted to kind of try to find it first before I did that. So now I can actually go and put it to use, get some better production going, and start trying to find a design for a complete solution, all-in-one type vehicle. I may go with the air monitor that I've used in the past, but I would like to see if I can find something new. So I am going to be doing some looking on the workshop before next episode. But like I said, that's it for this episode. So if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.